Hey, welcome guys. We're going to be playing Civ 7 today. I'm going to choose Benjamin Franklin. I haven't actually played him yet.
A game of strategy is not idle amusement.
We'll
Instead,
the
we
dawn of
cultivate
history.
foresight, circumspection, and learn caution. Let us
I'm
build a
still
nation
really
together so that we may know how nations are built.
Finish the game. So haven't completed a run through on this game yet. It should be interesting. I haven't really played the Americans in Civ 7. I've played on Civ 6 though. What I have learned is it's a fairly different game.
Writer, printer, and inventor, you offer your counsel to all who ask, and many who do not. With your dry wit and keen mind, you challenge the injustice of foreign rule and set your inventive mind towards building a nation based on principled rationality. Benjamin Franklin, bring your sound advice and let us ensure that the sun rises on your people.
Yeah, you got that one line in Civ 6. You have gone far. They've got rid of that one. Alright, the symbol's different for the settler. But I think it changes depending where they're from. Anyway, we'll see here. We're going to choose. Yeah, we'll go the army. Hoplite. I thought only the Romans in Civ 6. Only the Romans did that. So it's not just warriors now. Technology. This looks like mining. Oh, improve here to get mine. Okay, cool. Jade. Limestone. We can go pottery. Plantation. I'm assuming that's irrigation. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Can't build a settler just yet. Let's get a granary. Need to focus on growth early on. We've already got a hoplite, so we're going to be... Let's move around and have a look what we can find. Need to find some bonuses. I probably should have built a scout as well. This is a new feature as well, so instead of clicking on the city and working out where you want your civ on the city page, it automatically tells you the city growth, and then you go to it like this. So, and this is somewhat how builders are actually used as well, but you actually build them through the production scheme anyway. Production. Also, you need to keep your people happy. Let's go across. Just checking the land to see if we can find any bonuses. They've still got the villages, but they slightly look different, and there's different categories of them. Oh, we're actually Greek. Benjamin Franklin's running it over the Greek. Interesting. So that's another fixture as well, where you can actually have a different leader for a different country. It's very bizarre. I haven't really got my head around it. As you can see, I didn't realize I was Greece, but the symbol here, we all know that lady used to run it in Civ 6. Okay, so this is like the village world, but they're all different types. The city again. Production. There's no production this time. We can keep the happiness going. Plus we've got like chickens. Alright, soldiers have tracked the horde of bandits to their stolen treasure. Debts must be repaid. Alright, so we can get production or happiness. You know what? I think production and gold is the best way to go there. Because we're already selecting happiness with our growth.
All are made of clay.
Yeah, so I'm sure it's Sean Ben. He's you've got this lady talking. I don't even know who she is, but she does an okay job. Takes a bit to get used to. We've got animal. Typically, I like to choose the ones that don't take as long to get to. Receive the bonus before. Alright, so this is how you can do the improvements. So this definitely helps. This definitely helps with building. So this is what the builders do. Alright, and you got the on the top left as well. You'll see how you got pluses. So the dark green are the better squares to go on, or the hexagons. So 6. What you can do is just add up the pluses and work out what the better tiles are. So these ones here, there's a lot more minuses. So we'll go +2 to science, +2 to production, and agriculture. Alright. The journey continues down here. So this is going to be they're villages, but I guess there might be a city-state. I'm not really sure. I know when there's red around the state or the place, usually barbarians, and they're hostile. Let's continue. Also, I don't like the fact where I'm placed yet. I guess we have to move south because I think snow's up north, and we should all know that there's probably a lot harder for city growth up north where all the ice is. We'll go mysticism. We can get religion's changed as well. Takes a lot longer to get religion, feels like. We'll go science, production, +30 to training infantry, construction wonders. Let's go growth. So I was thinking about going science. It was probably better to go science, but since we didn't, we'll have to do it here instead. So under policies, we'll have to fill the need or the gap somewhere, and the journey continues. What else is down here? These cities do grow pretty fast as well. Just as I said, it grows more. Production. Let's get this show on the road. We need to make sure we get as much production as possible. Because we do want to build more buildings and just try and get some type of lead on. Alright, so these are the barbarians, so to speak. Oh, we can purchase a settler, not enough gold. I think we can build a hoplite. A lot of mountains down this way. There is actually a ton of resources here, so I think we could build a second city here as well. It's up against the ocean, so that would be ideal. Alright, we'll build a settler, and what I'll do is I think I can purchase a hoplite, so we're not 100% defenseless here. We can actually build. They've moved on anyway, but we know that we see one scout.
Caged bird watches butterflies with envy.
Yeah, so you see one scout, and you can definitely see sometimes he brings friends next time around. And if you put up the difficulty, you're gonna get bitch slapped. Alright, so we'll just head towards this village here. Enjoying the graphics. It's some of the graphics on this is a lot better than Civ 6. Alright, so we've met Trung Track. I sort of get lost with the leaders here because I don't know who they're from or what they are.
Đêm nay ngọn gió mát trên đỉnh Fansiban và dòng chảy êm đềm tĩnh lặng của sông Hồng. Các ngươi đến đây.
I don't know what the fuck you said, but I guess we're gonna be friends, but I don't know. Just move on. We don't want to talk anymore. It's gonna get awkward. We'll be friends at the moment. We've got influence points. It's just this looks like a globe thing. We all know it by not having internet. How annoying Wi-Fi. Don't tell me about Wi-Fi this week. Being down a lot. All right, so we're going to increase, and yeah, so collaboration with research, so we can actually boost up science. And yeah, why not? Everyone likes a festival. I always find I don't really use these points enough, so I'm going to get in the habit of trying to just keep using them as much as I can. As soon as I get a chance, I'm just going to overdo it. So builders have raised the monolith effortlessly, and with a few tools, the artisans back home will want to know all these novel techniques. Learn from their techniques, production or science. Production, science, production, science. We'll go production. Because we're also got a collaboration trying to build up science. And funny enough, something I didn't realize in Civ 6, building an embassy actually, I think it was building an embassy actually shows you where their capital is located. That was something that took me a while to notice. I'm far from a great player at this. I'm just someone that likes to chill and have a good time with it. Played many hours. Alright, so we can upgrade again until we get told otherwise. I mean, until we get forced our hand to. We can just accumulate gold until probably need to build an army. Become a district or become a quarter. Not really I don't not really understand what that means. I mean, I know it does up, you get special districts and all that, so I understand that part. What's a quarter? So it's like that. Okay. I'm not sure. Has improved. I guess it's like state buildings. I'm not sure. Like a city centre. Alright, so ideally I wanted to go down this way. This is the spot we want to go to. We're not going to go this city. We're going to try and build towards the next one before that, after that. Because the thing is, these cities do grow huge. If you build them on top of each other, you're going to have a problem. Or at least, but growth's never an issue with this game. It's probably one thing that could change. Alright, so these scouts coming back. Oh, and we've met Napoleon now. Who's he running for? Persia. Okay. Really?
Je suis Napoléon. Sur cette terre pour déterminer le sort du monde.
Alright, so in real life, he's back in his day, he had a silver tongue. I mean, someone who gets expelled and then comes back and talks his way back into power is a deadly person. And that's not even the start of how commanding his troops in the freezing cold and still winning battles. Like, it's just... He did manage to take Moscow, but couldn't survive there as well because there was no resources to live off. That was scorched earth. Alright, let's alright, fine. We couldn't do this originally, so now we can. We didn't want to go to the east because that's where all the barbarians have come from. Doesn't work the same way as, if the barbarians go over them, you don't lose them. They actually fight. They're not strong. So we got projects, but nothing to build at the moment. Alright, let's build another city. Still active. Alright, so after that we'll build another city. And then after that, then we'll start building an army. Hopefully we do have enough time. But like I said,
blue, but the white foam flew, the furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into that silent sea.
She's definitely smoking. But yeah, just what we'll do is we've always got that gold standby just in case we need to build an army straight away. We'll go writing, need the science, because we've been lacking on our decisions with science, so we need to fill up that gold. Not hers. Let's go next. Saber. There. We'll go food and happiness. As you can see, the city's growing huge already. Where are we going? So we got +4. Just count the pluses, keep it simple. Don't need to make this harder than what it looks harder than what it is, but you just +5, there you go. But it doesn't have production, that's the only thing. But we'll go +5, it's happy. And we'll keep the people somewhat happy. Because later on, when you're building buildings, you've got to sacrifice their happiness for, you know, science or religion kind of thing. So you got to sort of work out, get happiness going.
There is another world, but it is in this one.
They want to talk to us. Both leaders units receive +3 to combat strength. We'll go gold because we're not actually fighting anyone. I mean, if we had problems with the barbarians, +3 could be good. At this moment, no, we can do with the gold. Mysticism creates monuments, I guess. Choose a celebration. Plus food, plus production. Let's get production. Let's get this show on the road. We'll go gold. So I guess I'm not going to go culture at the moment. So all these religion bonuses that we've been choosing now, we can get the Pantheon. Don't have an altar at the moment, but everything lies around the altar. And strange too is like you've got cities and towns, and then you've got to convert the towns to cities. Not really sure what's the difference between a city and a town. I mean, I do know the size difference, but I'm just saying that what's the benefits of keeping places towns? Maybe it's sort of like mainly just focusing on people rather than troops. Alright, culture, food, gold, science with an altar. I guess we've got to build an altar next. Do we attack them? I think we do. Alright, they should not have attacked us. Alright, these guys need to heal up a little bit. They're a little bit exposed on the end. One of my first dealings with the barbarians was they used a slinger and then their warriors came in to finish me off. I just thought that was really intelligent for AI. So it just means that you can't leave your units exposed, especially at higher levels. This isn't a high level. Once I know more about the mechanics, I'll go to the higher levels. I used to play it on King if I couldn't be bothered to play it on Prince, but anything else was pretty easy after that. But alright, perfect. Build our second city. We can build, we got 2 cities going, but we can build a third one next. Still got 3 turns until the next settler. Alright, +4. +3. So you can see what I'm doing. Or you can have your people happy already. And its growth up we're going to go production. And this is another window too. So you can see resources when they come up. You can actually tag them to what city you want. I guess if you've got more of an issue in one city than the other, you can spread the bonus there instead to cover it up. So if they're not happy, maybe put a bonus there that keeps them happy. Your relation will decrease by 60 over 10 turns. I don't want to. Who wants to denounce me? Or the other leader. He wants to denounce the other leader, but we don't want to, but we don't actually have the influence points for this. We're just short of 115. We're going to be upset. This guy is trying to get in between us and, you know, the woman we can't even understand. Not that we can understand French. Yeah, I know we're defenseless. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's build a hoplite, and once he moves out the way, we...
There is another world, bespoke.
So that, oh, they're going to try and kill us, but I think we should get there, right? Science, culture, or gold. I think we can get gold. We'll go science. Probably should have went gold, just to make sure we got enough. Great. We need to build an altar to get those bonuses that we signed up for. This is what I was talking about. You can start seeing that, you know, -1 to gold. You're going to see a lot of different builders coming in, and it'll get rid of happiness and gold. Obviously, we're going to try and build ones with the highest perks. +8. Most of them are +8, so we can't go wrong here. We okay. Wait a sec. We should have went to gold. Oh wait, here we go. Oh phew. So I'm gonna go Slinger and build a second town. We'll go all the way down here. Feels like it's a long way, but it's not. I'm hoping to clear out some of these guys before our stuff does come. They do move pretty quickly though. Why can't they... Oh, there's a cliff there. Interesting. I don't want to lose this town. It doesn't look promising, does it? Alright, you can die. An improvement. I don't think we can go past this one. Also, you can just see on the icons as well. I've been looking at the top left at the easier ways to look at. If you want to look at production, you know, it's +2 here anyway. So collect this one is +4, so let's do this one. So these guys, I'll finish them off just yet. Unfortunately, we don't have enough money for gold to defend the city. Wait,
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word commands it.
We'll get some irrigation. Yes, I understand it's defenseless, but next turn we should be able to get 120, which means we should be able to get. Another thing too is your units they do get damaged within the city, so they're not actually safe. So you could used to, in Civ 6, you could used to run out and attack and then make sure your units are back in the city not to get attacked and heal up. Can't do it this time. These guys. Obviously we're going to purchase Slinger. But yeah, so these guys have accumulated damage. Alright, so whatever happens next, our help lights will be able to clean both up. So they can't just take the city. They need to make sure they destroy all the defenses of the city. He wants to really annoy the crap out of us. He wants to hinder our gold. No, we don't accept. Go away. And you're really annoying us now. You just piss yourself. Turn them off. Let's kill them. Perfect. Alright, let's start stuff with them. Perfect. Still going relatively alright with the science. Culture's lagging a little bit against Napoleon. Pretty serious there though. And he looks real pissed off at us. But we don't care. He can. It's on him. If he wants to feel that way. If he wants to feel like he's, you know, had a vindaloo the night before, it's his choice. He's just feeling the burn. You lose 10%. Turn. You're killing us, mate. Go away, mate. We don't really care about what you're saying. Not going to build another settler now. We'll build a library. +6. It's definitely good. As you can see, it takes away gold and it takes away happiness. But we can afford it since we're +21. And happiness is pretty good at the moment, so we don't need to worry too much about that. So that's where Messer is there. First of all, heal up. And then once we've healed up a little bit with our troops, we'll go in there and clean up the barbarian horde. It shouldn't be too rough. Okay, you gotta pay for that. Destroying our shit. You lose 10% science. Go away, mate. But what he's essentially doing is killing our influence. %, 15% towards buildings. Wow, okay. I think we can consolidate power in the capital because... Oh, wait, that's just in the capital. So that's over both, probably all 3 cities that we have. It's over 1. We're going to be building more cities, more buildings in the capital in the short term, so we're going to show something. Alright, we've got happiness, we've got reduction +2, let's choose this one. The horses, should be able to build knights now later on. We need to... Wait a sec, who's in the bottom? Is that where he is? Oh, that's where the bitch is. Alright, cool. Let's finish this off. not really sure. So we've got no more influence now. Just wants to hinder us all the time. Maybe we should have accepted all that stuff and then attacked him with it as well. Oh, clever. They're just forwarding up. They're ready for us. Military units cost more. We have to choose it actually, unfortunately. We're not happy about it. She's got 3 more turns for the library, and then we can need to repair our land that they so nicely messed us up with. You deserve it.
The river there is like our veins, the veins of the world.
Alright, so 2 things there. We got there's the Grand Canyon there, obviously, but there's a village right next door to these glowing lights. Alright, so we definitely need to take this place out. I'm going to build a city around here and get some nice, lovely bonuses. Another one too is you can see minor victories. So it's like a total war. It's like a total war thing. See that we actually attack. Alright, so we'll use our slingers to draw them out. We do have enough money to buy another scout, or not a scout, a slinger, or another hoplite. Alright, these guys are just gonna forward up while the slingers do all the damage. Wait a sec. Oh, that's our Alright, so we really haven't looked at the top left or top right at the moment. Alright, repair all. Nice and easy. Everything's all fixed.
Do nothing which is of no use. The essence of all beings is the earth water, the water plants, plants man, and man speech.
Whatever she reckons. +4. Okay, yeah, it's only and the civics obviously. So you got technology and you got civics. Also, yeah, they're actually well protected, isn't they? There's only one way in, one way out. What we can do is... Where can I should purchase there? I think you can only purchase things in the city. And you've got these commanders as well. So any unit that's in surrounding these areas, you can consume them all. You can move them a lot easier. So you've got these 4 slots here, and all your troops go in there. And then you just move the commander around, and then wherever you want, you can let them go, and they go back into those surrounding areas. And they do get buffs from the commanders as well, so they actually do have trees, tech trees, or you know, the boost. A little bit scared traveling around here. I don't want to upset anyone out here while we're too weak. But we can always, we've got plus 125, so we've got 125, so we can build troops here. We'll just make sure it sleeps. Well, actually, no. What we'll do is we'll bring him down. So any battle that happens around his area, he accumulates the experience points, the XP. And it's pretty strange, but these rivers create boats as well now. But I guess it's realistic. So +3, +3. Nothing else other than that. Did like the production side, didn't I? So we'll go production. I've always preferred production over things, especially early on, just to get those early buildings out the way. And growth in cities and production. Just two important things. Growth in towns. Fine, that's even better because we had production going on, and now we can get the growth. But now once these cities grow a little bit more, we can definitely get the benefits out of it. Get them working. Culture or happiness. We'll go happiness because then we can build more buildings. Right, we've got a garden. Oh, we've actually got wonders now we can build. Alright, so we'll go the Great Stellar because that will help us build a lot better, build faster in the future as well. There's no point going in there with the hoplites. We could, but the problem is if you go in there, those warriors are going to come in and really do some damage. We don't lose anyone. So we'll just let the slingers do their job. Probably 1 or 2 turns a bit more. Alright, fine. Let's move in.
He was the first to construct a wall, 80 miles in length, which was to separate the barbarians from the Romans.
Yeah, that was actually pretty funny, actually. There was actually, I think they were called the Gauls, and Julius Caesar was actually, to get in power, he wanted to be the first leader to actually take out the Gauls, or the barbarians. That was his way of being, get the favor of the people through military, and be a warlord, I guess. So he built a wall around the city, their capital city. And then they worked out that the people inside were just delaying times because they were getting a huge reinforcements from the east. So what they did was they built a second wall around their army. So they had essentially a wall around the capital city of the Gauls and a wall around their army as well, so they could attack both flanks. It was definitely a move way before its time, and it was very creative. Masonry. Yeah, I've got these volcanoes as well, and anything that's surrounding the volcanoes, it will disrupt and, it will destroy things. You do get a brief, +1 production and other things, but I think that's after it's destroyed the building, so I don't think it's really keen. What are you doing in there? Alright, but these guys are quite weak. We're going to take them as well we can. They are getting flanked though. I'm not sure if there's any penalties. And I think the troops, anyone that's around a volcano when it erupts, I think they do get damage. Much like the galleys as well. When they out to sea, you can put them out in sea, but they will get rough sea damage. Wait.
J'ai fait le calcul. Le destin fera le reste.
No, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, go away. Alright, we're gonna come back. Alright, we're not defenseless anymore. We do have... Let's take out this bonus and then we'll heal up. definitely need production. Need everything we can. We're in serious trouble at the moment. I don't know what's in that army. Decent start with science though. Just a matter of if we can hold this army. I expect it. And this is the bonuses that they have. Like, they can hold this army and then they disperse like that. So it's an easy way to move your armies around. We're absolutely in trouble now. Alright, so we need to purchase the army, or at least flights. We're outnumbered. It ain't great. We probably need to send everyone up here as quick as possible. Or as soon as possible. These guys can't hold, they're damaged. Alright, so we'll accumulate. +5, +4, sorry. We defenses here, but there's no danger as long as. Oh wait. Ugh. Oh no. Go away from us. It appears that we're going to be stretched. Anyway, guys, we're gonna leave it here. What I will do is start another video, the next video from this position as well. So we won't be missing it out. We will be seeing what happens in this battle. Doesn't look great. It looks like it's going to be full of laughs. I mean, tears. Last few tears for me. I'm going to be crying. Although, oh, where's he come from too? Sneaky. We don't even know where the capital city is. We don't know where they are, but I know where they are. That's awful. We do have a few troops here. I don't think we can hold off here. Alright, catch you in the next video, guys. And it'll be a bloodbath, and it's going to be our blood, it looks like, at this stage. But we'll do everything in our power to stop it. I mean, another 5 more turns, we can get another hoplite right here. In Corinthus, just hoping to hold. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.